Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for June. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. If you already know me, welcome back my soul family. Let's see what's going on. And of course, I'll leave information about what decks of cards I will use in the description box, okay guys, and how to contact me for personal readings. Okay, so we have the Hermit reversed. You're coming out and going to look for what's yours, right? Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Okay, so it's like you're coming out of your hermit mode now. It's time, guys, and let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We'll definitely find out here. June, Taurus. Okay, Eight of Swords here. I feel like you need some major positive changes now. Like being stuck inside could be getting to you. So I know what's going on with the world right now. So yeah, I feel like that's getting to you and you need some fresh air. You need to get outside in nature and ground yourself. So you've got to not feel like, oh, this is going on forever. You've got to look to the future here, okay? And take yourself for a walk, as long as you social distance, as I can see here, you know, with the swords. It's fine, right? But I feel like you're missing people. You know, you want to bring positive changes into your mind now, okay? The Tower, yeah, you need to shake things up, right? The Tower, we often find the Tower when things go bad, right? So we usually get scared of the Tower because the first time we notice it is when something's happened in our life. The Tower's here to shake things up, and I feel like you need a change of, you know, staying inside and staying by yourself and feeling trapped and overthinking and things like that. Some people could be in prison. I don't know why that's the thing, but some people might be in prison or going to prison or something here. There's a shake-up coming to your world. Big changes, and we need these big positive changes, right? So if you're stuck inside and you need to get out and ground yourself here, just go for a walk in nature. The moon right now is about releasing, about recovery. Somebody might be getting released from prison then, I guess. But yeah, it's about this cleansing and recovery going on. So you've got a lot of that going on with the Star as well. That's healing, but things coming to light for you now, getting clarity. And like it said, you know, when things feel dark and challenging, overthinking, and, you know, the Tower being challenging aspects of your life, it's now for all that to change. We start with our mind, we manifest, okay? So thoughts become things, things become habits, and that's how we manifest our future, right? So looking to the future here now with clarity. And even, I feel like a renewal of hope for some. So maybe you lost hope at one point, but now we have this healing with the moon and the star here, and releasing, cleansing. Do moon rituals to cleanse and set your intentions for the future. Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like the more you stay inside, away from nature, probably the more anxiety you will pick up here. So I feel like what to do is do gardening if you can't go far, or you're worried about what's going on in the world. Go out to your garden at the very least, okay? Go barefooted. That's what I do. I always have my feet in the grass to ground myself. But I feel like you're going to be more assertive to tell people what's on your mind. It can be somebody coming to tell you what's on their mind. And it's not, I don't feel like it's secrets. It can be something that you've been keeping to yourself with the moon, but you just want now to be able to express yourself better, which is good for you and good for them, right? Because then you won't feel trapped once you talk about it. So if you're feeling maybe down, talk about it with somebody here. Because then you'll see, you know, you're not trapped, and you don't want to create anxiety for yourself. You might have anxiety about going back into the world after we've been locked up so much, right? That everybody, you know, can come to this differently. So if that is a case, Talk to people about it, because you'll find that there's other people out there, and, this big shift won't be a negative, it'll be a positive here. Okay, Four of Cups and Two of Wands, yeah. So the Four of Cups is boredom, and like I was saying up here, it can be that now you're discontented with life, you've had enough of staying in, you want to get out. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and decide that, enough's enough. I'm leaving this anxiety, this overthinking in the past. I'm going to make radical changes here with the Tower, because that's what we need. The Tower changes things. It helps us to transform, change it. So I see changes coming, okay? Some of you need to express yourself and just clear what's on your mind. If you are, let's say, living with somebody or have a soulmate, they could be misinterpreting things from you, or you could be from them. So maybe they've got a lot of things going on in their mind, and them not communicating it is making you overthink in turn. Things like that, worrying about things that won't even happen, but it's because you're getting misinformation here, okay? Like, you might think, oh, they don't want to spend time with me, they're always on their own. But if that's the case, they're overthinking and worrying, okay? It's like being in hermit mode, but not in the correct way. It's just like sat by yourself worrying rather than soul searching. So you may be thinking, look, they're deciding not to make an offer for me. I'm going to decide to free myself from this situation and go on. Somebody else could do that with you. They may feel like you're not interested, and move on because they're not getting the right information. And this is why the moon will be really good in order for you to release, recover, expose your thoughts and feelings to people rather than keeping them inside and making you worry. Okay, so if you want to go out and make an offer to somebody, go ahead, ask somebody, you want to go for a coffee or something here? But it's deciding to take charge of your life. So it's a good time to, if you get a thought, to follow that initiative, right? Follow your desire rather than keeping it in your head and letting it build. The High Priestess, yeah, trust in yourself. Trust in, like, if you need grounded and want to get outside in the world, trust to do what's best for you, right? If you're feeling like, the more I stay inside, the worse I feel, trust that. Trust your instincts, okay? Nobody has ever said to me, I shouldn't have listened to my gut. Everybody always says, I should have listened to my gut. Right, so listen to your gut here. If your gut's telling you to make an offer, which it might do because at the end of June we'll go into retrograde Mercury, and Venus is in retrograde right now until the 25th of June. So, if you're feeling that, I'm not making an offer because I feel like I'll be rejected, then I think, make the offer anyway. Because then you'll know one way or the other. I feel like you're scared of being rejected with the Four of Cups and the Tower here. At least you'll get a clear answer with the moon and you're not overthinking and stressing. You'll have your answer one way or another. But if you feel like, I can't stop thinking about this person, and of course this can be somebody cross-watching for a Taurus, that I can't stop thinking about this Taurus and I want to reach out and I want to make them an offer and I want to make my feelings and thoughts clear to them. But I feel stuck. You're not stuck with the Eight of Swords, it's perception. Maybe we're scared because of ego, the Tower, of being rejected with the Four of Cups because we're not seeing, the other cup behind us here. I feel like you will make an important decision to either make an offer here or go your separate way. I feel like it's just better that way. At least you'll know. If don't make yourself stuck overthinking about somebody, but let your ego hold you back. There's nothing will come from that except for anxiety and worry and stress and sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords. So it could be that you've been thinking about this person. It could be an Aquarius as well, thinking about you guys, that's maybe too stubborn now to make an offer towards you and has decided, I'm going to go on alone because of this tower that happened. And I feel like they could have turned their back on their intuition here. Their intuition might have been telling them, look, make an offer to you. And they just let ego get in the way. So they're going to take a different route here. And if they keep popping into your mind, a person, that's because they're overthinking about you and not taking action here. Like I said, Venus is retrograde at the moment. We're supposed to revisit old karmic situations to be able to clear that karma and free ourselves. What happens when we don't do that? We see more signs and we start overthinking more, and, we end up becoming stuck because we think we're stuck. So isn't it better to either make the offer and be rejected and be able to free yourself? I guess what I'm saying is the truth shall set you free. And you'll know one way or the other, because that's the moon. The truth is setting you free here. And I guess that's coming out of that hermit mode, right? I guess some people may have just wanted to see a Virgo, so that's why the hermit came out. But here it's like, I need to get out of overthinking. I'm tired of being stuck and tied to this connection when you're not actually tied to it. You can find out one way or the other here. King of Cups. So it does seem like maybe a water sign will make you an offer here, or has deep feelings for you here, and they haven't told you. That's the King of Cups. Keeping that cup to themselves to keep their composure and running their kingdom correct. So this is deep love that they have for you. I think the fact that you can feel it with the High Priestess, but they haven't voiced it to you, is driving you insane. Or driving them insane. Because in readings we know it can go either way. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody here is deciding, I think it's real stubbornness here. Could even be a Scorpio with that, or a fixed sign. That, okay, I'll stay by myself. I'm better off alone because I'm not going to put myself out there again to be rejected. But you're actually keeping yourself in prison by not knowing or feeling like you don't know. It was your destiny that this happened. Two of Cups, yeah, this is your soulmate. And I looked up at the star as I said, it was your destiny that this happened. And this is why, because you're soulmates and you're mirroring each other. Soulmates bring out, past life traumas that need to be healed, or bring along with them karmic debt that needs to be repaid. It's what you agreed to before you come here. But I feel like this is two people loving each other, but just too stubborn to, it's like two fixed signs here. Good luck, guys.